journey to Songkran, which is a big water fight, a 9-day water fight. It doesn't have earphone holder plugs in it. Isn't that a weird bit of living poetry right there? This brand new fancy phone, hot as, does not have an ear holder for earbuds in. You can't listen to music with it.
Bluetooth.
Which I don't like to get down on the conspiracy side of things, but the fact that the audience calls out Bluetooth is also scary because some of you may have lived in a time before the tooth was blue, and my teeth are going blue, and I worry about those ones. You'll never know a world where people's teeth weren't blue. It's a real worry. You know, we are so lucky. I didn't see stars for 6 weeks. I saw rivers of plastic in the street, and then in the rivers was like mountains of plastic that you could walk across. It was odd. It was so odd that millions, like one of their cities is our whole population. So I speak of this with the sensitivities and knowings of that. You know, we're incredibly lucky in that sense too. We just don't. All these things, I guess, it's easy to take the convenience option. We're very lucky that we have the room to expand in this country. We don't have to commit genocide to make it happen. But those guys, they've got no room to expand. They've gone from a third world place to a very nice first world country in a very short time span. But in that too, there are mountains of rubbish with rats the size of cats everywhere. Every motorbike that used to be a bicycle is now a car, and that is just madness. I mean, 5, 10, 15 hours of highway just chock-a-block, and you wear your thongs. And when you take your thongs off at the end of the day, your feet have this little black sort of strap mark, and it's like a reverse tan that we would get here. It's black as, and you take your feet, you wash them in the shower, you scrub them down, and then you get the lovely dry linen hotel towels, and you wipe your feet off, and they're still black. I mean, the towels are black. And that is soot, just being sooted out from all of the cars. And this is just going on day after 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 day, and it's been going on for a long time, probably longer than I was alive, you know. So when I wrestled with the notion of poetry, why I had, you know, this 3,000 words of garbage that I cannot read to you because there's just nothing worth reading in there, is because I really struggled to write the poetry. I was in this place, man, and I thought, I haven't seen stars, and this is just the natural pollution, just the natural, I mean, I had Australian news over there, and I had world news. We could see what they tell us here, and what they tell people in England, and what they tell people in America, and what they tell people in Pakistan, and what they tell people in Russia. I watched a whole bunch of RT. Wow, it's like RT, which is the Russian propaganda station, is like what an honest mainstream news outlet in this country would say. Because obviously Russia wanting to make America and Adelaide axial domination of the world look a certain way. But that also often aligns with the corruption and the exploitation and the raising of the money and the losing of the value of the money and the losing of the housing and all the things that are actually probably more inclined with what affects your day-to-day life. And yeah. Anyway, so that's why I can write poetry.